My project is called The Wheel of Confidence. The people who know me will know about my love for words and my love for metaphors in particular. And the Wheel of Confidence, as the name suggests, has a metaphor embedded in it, with the wheel being a significant metaphor in my project. As I go on in the session, I will tell you a lot more about why the wheel and what it signifies. So the Wheel of Confidence, as I say, is a public speaking peer mentoring program. What is the need for the program and why do I want to do this project? So my main mission as part of this project is to help people become confident versions of themselves. What do I mean by this? I very strongly believe that each and every person has this huge potential and confidence in them, and it's just waiting to be discovered and put out in front of the world. And through this project, I aspire to help a lot of young people find this confidence and become confident versions of themselves. Now you must be wondering, why does this project require, or what is the need of this project? All of us know that communication, having conversations, is an essential part of our lives. I mean, I cannot imagine a day when we are not going to be conversing with people and we don't have interactions to make. It could be something as simple as putting your hand up in class to answer a question. It could be something as much as going up on stage to deliver a TED talk. Or it could be you sitting in front of an interviewer when you're trying to get a job at a company. Each and every one of these elements requires you to be confident and speak confidently. And that is exactly where the need for this program comes in. So, what is the program going to do? How is it structured? For whom is it catered? So at the moment, my program is the vision that I have is to do it in the form of a peer mentoring program, wherein I will be having small cohorts of say 6 to 7 people. I have an age group in mind of 14 to 16-year-olds, and I wish to do this in the form of a peer mentoring program with small batches of 6 to 7 of these 14 to 16-year-olds. And the sessions will be structured as both one-on-one sessions and group sessions. There is a specific aim behind doing it in this way. So through the one-on-one sessions, I wish to get to know the person who is part of this program a lot better and a lot more in depth. Because if somebody is signing up for the program, they surely have something they want to take away from it. They are looking forward to seeing that change in themselves, and they're going to come with this goal in their mind. And for my project to be a success, I must be able to help them reach that goal that they are envisioning for themselves. And the group sessions, as it's a peer mentoring program, no better way than to learn from others around you. Each person is going to come to the group with their own set of views, perspectives on different topics, going to come up with different issues that they are facing, issues they have tackled, issues they wish to tackle. And this is going to be something that you can share it within the group with each other, share ways they have overcome these issues, understand what each other's problems are, and help each other unleash their confidence in themselves. And one of the main and most important parts of the project is, as I say, it works on the model of by the people, for the people. It's not going to be something that I am going to do in the form of just content that I have made, and I am going to probably just go and deliver it like a lecture in a college. That's not what I wish to do as part of this project. When it's by the people and for the people, the project is going to be designed for and by the young people joining this. And so when it comes to doing it this way, there are a lot of people who are going to come with their own thoughts, which can add value to the others in the group. The others in the group can learn from each other, can share their views and their perspectives, and help the other person grow while them growing themselves. And the very small age difference between me and the people joining the group is going to make it almost like a peer who's mentoring the other person and not somebody who's extremely senior. That is basically the model that I have thought of for this project. And I wish to do it in the form of sessions that progress for, say, around 10 10 weeks at one stretch. So one cohort is going to have the program for 10 weeks. And through this program, they are going to have one-on-one sessions, group sessions, activities. And by the end of it, they are going to progress and take those steps to achieve that measurable goal that they themselves set for them in the beginning of the program. It's not going to be something that I'm going to impose. They're going to come with what they want to do for themselves. And I'm going to just be there as a catalyst, helping them achieve or unleash that confidence. Now, are you able to see the change in my screen?
Not yet.
Okay. Let me know once you can see it.
You mean you've stopped sharing the screen? Is that what?
I'm going to start sharing once again.
Yep.
Yes. Can you see it now? So I would say one of the most important aspects of any project to sustain and survive in the long run is sustainability. And for this project as well, sustainability is a very important and core aspect that has to be focused upon because so let's look at the picture on screen. It shows you the domino effect. The domino effect, or as I call it, the ripple effect, is the model of sustainability for this peer mentoring program. I aim to start the program on my own and to be able to impact a certain number of people. So as I'm saying, 6 to 7 people in a group, a small cohort of 6 to 7 people, and I will start off with them. I will help them by sharing whatever thoughts, perspectives, ideas, issues, and things that I have gone through, and whatever I can help them overcome so they can become that confident version of themselves. But as the program grows and expands, it's going to be pretty hard for me to be able to reach out to larger and larger groups. And that's where the domino effect model comes in, wherein I impact a set of individuals who go on further to impact the next set of individuals, and so on and so forth. There is never going to be a point where the project stops because the project is going to be run by the people after they are impacted. I will start with my group of 6 to 7 people, help them discover their potential, become those confident versions of themselves, and go ahead to be those confident public speakers they have always dreamt of being, to be able to share their views, share all that they've learned with people without any fear. And once they feel that they are equipped enough to do it, they can very much become peers to another set of people and do the same for them. In this model, the project will keep on growing. It will not be limited to a small group or a certain geographic area because the people are going to come from across the globe and the people are going to take it forward by themselves. And that is exactly where the metaphor in my project name comes in, the wheel or the wheel of confidence. We all know the wheel is something that is constantly moving, is always in motion, something that never stops. And this project, I aspire to have it just like that wheel. Moves on and on, passes on from batch to batch, from person to person, so that it can create such a widespread impact that there are so many more young people out there who are able to benefit from it, who are able to identify what is it that is holding them back from becoming those confident public speakers, from sharing their views in front of people, and from just going ahead to make that difference they wish to make. And now, one of the most important questions I would say, why me? Why is it that I am doing this project? Why is it something that is so close to my heart? As I told you in the beginning in my story, I was somebody who always loved speaking, but there was this point where, because of extreme fear of judgment from people, I lost the confidence in myself to be able to go forward to express my views. And understanding the reason behind that lack or loss of confidence was the changing point for me. And there are a lot of people I know who also have these big dreams and wish to go ahead and create change and to put forth their views in front of the world so that everybody knows what they can do. But because of simple aspects like a fear of what the world is going to think, a lack of faith in their ideas, some kind of hesitation to share what they want to share because they don't know if it's good enough to go out there in the world. These are small things that hold people back from doing very, very big things. I have realized in my journey towards becoming this confident public speaker that I am today that a lot of people face this, and these issues can be tackled and must be tackled in order to help people move on. So through my project, I mean, if to say it, I feel that this project is in absolute alignment with what I discovered to be my core values, my talents, my strengths. Through the youth leadership program by Coacharya, I have been able to really reflect and understand where my strengths and my passions lie. I have realized that some of my core values are freedom, confidence, trust in oneself and what they want to do, confidence to be able to express themselves in any situation, and the freedom to know that they can put forth their views on any platform in front of anybody without really having to fear what the other person is going to think. Because it's your thoughts, it's what you are free to put across to the world with absolute confidence. I I've seen the transition happen in my journey, and I have seen that changing moment. And a lot of people, many a time, don't realize what it is that's holding them back. Often, it's just that little nudge that they need to get so that they can understand what it is that's holding them back, so that they can move on to let go of those fears, those shackles that are holding them back, and unleash their complete potential. Through this project, I wish to be able to share my experiences in this journey of understanding myself and going on to become this confident public speaker, to become the person who does not fear what others think of what I need to say. If I believe in a particular point of view, put it forward in front of the world because the world needs to see it. I wish to be that little catalyst in the change lives of many young people because I know for a fact that there are a lot of people out there with these big dreams and big aspirations and are just holding themselves back because of small fears. They're just looking for that little spark that can ignite the fire in their minds and hearts and let them unleash themselves. I hope through this project to be that little spark, to be to light that big flame inside them so that they can move on to do big things and also to inspire a lot more people to do big things. So this is pretty much what my project is all about and why I feel why it's something so close to my heart and why I feel I will be a really good person to take this forward. Of course, when it comes to doing the project for a lot more people, and at this stage, I will surely need more people to help me. I will, so as I said, it's going to be, for it to be sustainable, it's going to need a lot more people to pull in. It's going to need me to be able to find these young people who are looking to gain this confidence to be able to unleash themselves, which would essentially mean partnerships with organizations or just basic organizations and companies working with youth, um, maybe underprivileged children who do not have access to the resources they need in order to be able to really do what they want to do. I wish to be able to get in touch with such students, with such young people, so I can help them in their mission of doing what they want to do. So I will actually need that kind of alliances and partnerships with various organizations. Apart from which, also I would look forward to having a lot more volunteers who can help me because running it as a one-man army show is going to be hard when I'm looking to impact a lot more people. So my big goal for the project is to be able to impact 500 such young people and be able to bring about a change in all of their lives so that I can see them go ahead and without any fear of anything that used to hold them back in the past, share their views, talk, go ahead and unleash that potential in them. To be able to do this, I'm looking forward to having a lot more people join hands with me to share their skills and their talents so that that can also be imparted with the young people that we can make this almost like a movement of sorts. Because in today's world, it's absolutely imperative to go ahead and have constant communication, and I would say confident communication, because unless and until you are absolutely sure and believe in what you are going to say, no one's really going to listen to you. If you are going to be hesitant, no one's really going to be interested in listening to what you have to say. And hence, it's extremely important for one to understand and overcome their fears so that they can unleash that confidence. So, this is pretty much what I have in mind for the project. I am open to questions, to suggestions to improve it, because I know that this project, if it has to sustain in the long run, is going to need a support of a lot of people, and I would love to do that.